Okay, so now that I've made the forms that I will use for some of General Guy's future jobs, I will have to use them, but in future jobs he gets. And after almost a month, I finally recovered. But to make sure this never happens again, I'm going to stay in this hotel, so I don't get assaulted again, and get reanimated. Alright, I will call on the gang members to come inside, and explain this whole thing. On how we can take down these employees very easily. Okay guys, you may come in.
Alright, so what's gonna be your idea here?
Alright, so guys, I've drew some of these forms I want to turn into, to make me have more power, and make it impossible for the rude employees, to possibly assault us. That I'm talking about is these forms I will use, in case the rude employees try to do any assault on any of you, my powers will stop them. Now, here's the forms. This is my Spectre form. When I turn into this form, my power-ups are ranged from 5 to 12. If any of the rude employees or any of their gang members attempt to assault me, I will use one of my punches on them. Let me show you the demonstration. That, guys, will tape down some of the rude employees much better like this. They will not resist, Spectre Pablo. Alright, now on to Form 2. The second form is Yellow Gat Pablo. In my second form, if that first one doesn't last or work if they have more gang members, I can stick them 20 times as hard with hardcore honey. And they'll be stuck in the honey for 4 hours. Sadly, that's all it lasts, and I'm afraid if I were to run into any of the wanted employees, it would result in them taking away my form powers and assaulting me to death. And I was shocked what happened to JJ's gang, and I'm not going to be like them, getting assaulted again. If I feel comfortable doing it, I will try to stick all those wanted employees. But, again, I need to wait until General Guy gets to, let's say, his 87th job. I'll decide. The third form is the Mask Master form. Now in this one, I can use my laser eyes to blast them down, but only if I feel like doing it, and I will absolutely use it if I ever hear about another one of our gang members getting assaulted. I'll make sure that doesn't happen to any of you. I promise. Now, this is where we get to the huge and impossible transmission of forms. This is my ILS Super Strike form. Now, this one I will wait on until General Guy gets to the 90s. With this form, I can kick super ass of them 50 times and use 4 laser powers on them. Cool, right? And yes, before you ask if they can still assault me, with this form, they can't. There will be a force field on it. So they won't be able to do anything about it. And they can't even use their wands to take this form away. They'll need 10 wands to do that. But I don't think they can find any more wands like that. So, you better try your best, because it's not gonna work. This, everyone, is my last, and most powerful, untaking at wet form. Now, which this one, none of the wanted employees can use their wands to take this form away. But trust me, it will not work. This is largest form of all. But, I will save this one until General Guy's 100th job. That way if something else happens, and I mean extremely bad, I will super punch them 1000 times, and use my fire laser blaster on them, and then, I can finally kill all the rude employees for good, and then everything's back to normal. We will never have to worry about any more employees assaulting any more people ever since Gerald attacked a lot of people back in 2019 in VN City. So there you have it. And I won't be using these forms on Stinky Pete or any other rude employees, but when they merge together, then this will be the time. Alright, I have already explained the forms. No worries guys, I will make sure you don't get assaulted, because since all the SLV people joined, it's gonna be impossible now.
That is very nice, man. I sure hope after this battle, my friend Nathan Barr will revived. I've been a fan of him because I wear his shirt most of the time. Well, most of the time.
Alright Pablo, thanks for showing us that. I hope you'll be alive throughout this whole rude employee stuff going on. Don't let them kill you.
Okay, boys, let's head back to our hotel room where the others are at. We've got a huge battle coming again.